The Emperor of Tang prays to the gods to inform us of the future of the kingdom and what action to take. What do the gods say? Behold the prophecy. Your Majesty, please have a look. In the third generation of Tang, a woman named Wu will rule. In the third generation of Tang, a woman named Wu will rule. Your Majesty, the gods have revealed the great secret to save our kingdom. It's a blessing for you and the rest of Tang. May I know if there is a woman named Wu among your concubines? If there is, I advise Your Majesty to take precautions.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
I'm tired. Help me back to my bedroom.
Yes.
Your Grace, I've looked into it for you. There's no problem whatsoever.
At last, Ming has finally done something right. No matter how resourceful concubine Wu may be, she will be powerless against this.
I've sent some herbalists to the remote mountains to bring back some mentha. Please assist me taking it to His Majesty.
Fresh mentha. Isn't that a kind of medicine? This is the first time I've seen it.
It has a wonderful fragrance.
The herb's fragrance is indeed quite pleasant. It's very refreshing. How wonderful it is.
Mentha is dried before using as medicine, so few people know the benefits of fresh mentha. It will serve you the best if you place it somewhere on your desk. His Majesty has felt unwell and tired recently, so I'd like to ask that you keep it near His Majesty. I hope it will help His Majesty recover his health and his vitality.
Why don't you wait till tomorrow and give it to him yourself, so he'll know that it was you who obtained it for him.
If His Majesty recovers sooner, then I'll be quite satisfied with that. It doesn't matter to me who gives it to him.
Your Grace, you're always very considerate and generous towards His Majesty. I find this very touching. Your Grace, may I have a word with you about something important?
This must be a plot by Prince Cao and his mother. They must have bribed the Taoist monk. Don't you think it's absurd to say that? That there will be a female emperor? His Majesty is smart. He won't believe it.
You may just be wrong. It's a matter of the kingdom's future. And this prophecy has just come when His Majesty is seriously ill. You'd rather believe such a prophecy and serve the kingdom.
It's understandable for you to worry. Though we know it's a dirty trick, the worst part is it's a prophecy whose validity can't be proven, which is the point. Compared with the security of the kingdom's future, a woman in the harem has no real power, even if that woman is His Majesty's favorite.
This is precisely what troubles me. I suppose His Majesty has decided. His final day will be mine as well. Whether it's poisoned wine or a white silk noose, His Majesty will surely take my life before he dies, so he can go in peace.
His Majesty won't be fooled.
He has rewarded me with many valuable possessions. I suppose he feels guilty for me and wants to give me some comfort before I'm put to death. If he orders my execution, there would be no way out of it.
No. I'll go and explain it to His Majesty and uncover this sick lie.
Your Highness, you are...
Your Highness.
Your Highness, His Majesty hasn't voiced his opinion on the matter. What can you say to him? I have a plan that might work. Since His Majesty has fallen ill, concubine Wu has been the most loyal. His Majesty has rewarded you, which means he feels guilty towards you and may spare you. Although he may have already made the decision, if he remains healthy and isn't in danger, that he won't be in a hurry to have Consort Wu executed.
As the prophecy said, we will reign in the third generation of Tang, and His Majesty is the second emperor of Tang. So as long as His Majesty remains healthy, I won't be put to death.
For now, the most important thing is to make His Majesty believe that there's still time, so that he won't sentence you. This way, we'll have time to plan the second step.
The second step?
This step may be uncomfortable for your grace to hear.
My life is at stake. Nothing could be more unbearable than death. I'll hear it out.
In the second round, each of you must make a dress that would match the red shawl you made before. The style should be simple and appropriate for the everyday garb of a royal concubine. This topic is seemingly so simple, but it's designed to confuse you so that you can't decide just what you should do. Qinyang, what kind of dress do you think Dozo will make for the second round? Should I make one similar to his? Or completely different?
Master, honestly, I don't know how to answer this question.
Useless! You can never answer any of my questions! You failed every task I've assigned to you! I asked you to spy on every move he makes, but you even failed to notice him using crepes to make dye! You have made me lose the first round. You've always been on his side! Tell me, whose side is it that you're really on?
Master, what do you mean? I've always been loyal to you.
Get out! You're useless! I don't want your help anymore! Get out now!
What's going on?
Right now! better go back to work.
Oh, gosh. We better get back to work.
Quick now.
Majesty. Majesty.
Imperial physicians to examine the elixir. They reported that it was carefully made of several dozen rare herbs, and that it should benefit your majesty. Please rest assured in taking it.
That's very thoughtful of you. What happened to your arm?
It's nothing.
You don't need to hide it. I can see it plainly. Tell me, what happened?
I accidentally cut myself a few days ago. It's a scratch. You needn't worry.
You must tell me the truth.
I went to the monk to get the elixir, and he said that he needed something rather particular, namely the blood of a young noblewoman. First, I had to fast, recite Buddhist texts, and pray to Buddha before my blood was taken as an ingredient.
Are you telling me the elixir I took was made from your blood?
If a small amount of pain on my skin could be exchanged for Majesty's help, then it's a small price.
Lady Wu, you've been very loyal to me. But I've let you down.
What are you talking about, Your Majesty? Lately, you've been so kind to me and have sent me gifts. How could I feel let down? Abby must have been ordered by Master Draw to find out what Doltz is doing. It's seems that Master suspects me.
Who's there?
Master Jewel, it's me, Abi.
What is it?
Master Jewel, I've searched every corner where Doza could have hidden something, but I found nothing. He's been mysterious lately, and wasn't working in the embroidery room. I have no idea what kind of dress it is that he's making. I've noticed that he gets up early, yet he returns late. His eyes look puffy, and he always carries a sack with him, which must contain the dress he's working on for the second round of the competition.
He's up early, returns late, and has puffy eyes? Doza is an extremely quick worker. If he has to stay up and work all night, then it must be an exquisite dress with a complicated process.
But haven't the Queen Dowager said it should be a simple dress that matches the shawl you made and is appropriate for everyday wear? Why would Doza ignore their directions?
You know nothing. Doza must think that I'll make a very simple dress and plans to upstage me. So he'll make every effort to show off all of his skills and craftsmanship in this round. Although the Queen Dowager said such, they will still fall in love with a gorgeous dress once it is presented to them.
You're right, Master Jewel. It was my mistake.
Abi, you should be loyal to me and never follow in Qinyang's steps. She has no special talent, and she's slow, hesitant, and untrustworthy. As long as you're loyal to me, I'll assign you with more jobs and promote you.
I will certainly not let you down, Master Jewel, and I'll always be loyal to you.
Good. Leave now. Now it seems my dress's design is much too plain.
Doza.
Miss Chidiang, you'd better leave me alone or Master Jewel will yell at you again.
She's been suspicious of me. She's even had Abi replace me as her handmaiden. But she didn't tell me that she sent Abi to spy on you. You must be careful around her.
Since you know that Zhuo Jingyang is suspicious of you, why did you come here at such a risk? She'll punish you if she finds out that you've been trying to protect me.
Aren't you angry with me, Doza?
Qiniang, you didn't know how important this matter is to me. That's why you listen to Pei Xinjian. I blame him for not telling you. You've always been kind to me and just wanted to save me. Qiniang, from now, you should take care of yourself and don't worry about me. For the competition, I know what to do.
Doza, where have you been working recently, if not in the embroidery room?
I went to the body disposal division. I know Zhuo Jingnian has been searching for me. To steal a glance at my dress. Let her, Fred.
Master Straw has spent all day in her private embroidery room, working day and night. She hasn't come out for days. Hey, is this the dress you've been working on?
I keep it with me everywhere I go. I never lose sight of it, no matter what. Eating, sleeping, or on the toilet, it's always with me. Just in case she tries something.
After hearing that, now I'm more curious. What kind of dress could make you work so hard so that you leave early in the morning or return late at night? Can you let me have a look at it?
No. Qingyang, please wait patiently. You'll see it at the competition. I'm sure that you'll be totally shocked.
So you're not only worried about others, but also me. I regret having asked to see it. Now I feel embarrassed.
Don't be angry, Qingyang. If you really want to see it, then I'll let you have a look at it. It's just that what I've been working on is a very simple white dress. There's nothing particular about it.
You're lying. How can you be so careless in such a crucial competition?
I'm not being careless. I wanted to match the shawl. I've made the design to match the red sunrise shawl, which is already very eye-catching. If the dress is also complex and distracting, then the main idea of my design won't be very clear.
Wow, you are good. You're skilled at making clothes and also innovative and bold in your designs. You're truly amazing. But based on what you just said, you should have this done already. What has kept you so busy?
Who's busy? I'm not busy. I'm just pretending to be busy to make Zhuo Jingniang nervous. Zhuo Jingniang also knows that she should emphasize the shawl. But when she sees me bustling around, she might become anxious and make the mistake of designing a gorgeous, complicated dress. She doesn't know that the harder she tries, the greater her chances of losing.
Your Majesty, you look much more invigorated today.
The elixir concubine Wu gave me is quite effective. Only 2 days have passed, and I feel completely refreshed. But I'm still very confused about where she found a monk with such ability. Where is she? Summon concubine Wu. Chuan, I need you to go and personally choose some premium jade, along with 10 bolts of brocade, 10 strands of both pearls and agate.
I'll go immediately.
Your Grace, Eunuch Gao awaits you outside. Why are you sitting there? Would you like for me to help you get dressed? Why don't you respond? Your Grace, please let me style your hair.
Yulio, Eunuch Gao is asking whether her Grace is dressed yet.
Your Grace.
Hand me the scissors.
The scissors? What do you want the scissors for?
You can't do that!
Unless you want me to die in vain. Then hand me the scissors.
Your Majesty, Concubine Wu has arrived.
Please have a seat, and wait until I've finished.
Majesty, I've come to ask for a pardon.
Well, I'm feeling more vigorous after taking that elixir you gave me. You should be rewarded. Why ask for a pardon?
My crime is lying to your Majesty. Please punish me as you see fit.
Lying to me? What happened to your hair? Why would you be so bold as to cut off your hair?
I didn't tell you the truth about the elixir that I gave you. I accept whatever punishments you give me.
Is there some connection between your hair and the elixir you gave me? What else haven't you told me?
That elixir was very costly, Your Majesty. Aside from using my blood as an ingredient, it also demanded a vow to Buddha that once Your Majesty has recovered, I shall cut off my hair and become a nun to serve Buddha for the rest of my days. Now that you are better, I dare not break my vow. Otherwise, the elixir will lose its efficiency for Your Majesty's health and the kingdom's prosperity. I'm willing to take such steps.
How can I bear to see you like this in the prime of your life? You should have told me sooner.
You are a benevolent emperor and have given me undeserved praise. I feared that you wouldn't permit me to give blood and leave the palace to become a nun if I had told you the truth about the elixir. I couldn't let you face such a dilemma, so I made the decision myself. I only wish for you to be healthy. I will die with no regrets if this wish is fulfilled. Forgive me.
Wu, I am truly indebted to you. Very, very deeply. The more you love me, the greater the guilt that I feel.
Your Highness, Her Grace is already in bed and can't see anyone. Her Grace said to thank Your Highness and the left guard for visiting. She also said she will forever remember your friendship. If she can't return your favor in this life, then she will do her best in the next one.
I know she's still awake. Ask her to see us.
Highness, we should be going. Her Grace must be feeling very upset and very tired. It's better to leave her alone than trying to comfort her. It may just make it worse.
Your Grace, are you all right?
Julio, do you remember? I once said that the thing I feared most was that someday I would have to go to the temple with other childless concubines and live out the rest of my days there after His Majesty dies. But today, after pondering all my other options, I've concluded that this is the best way to save my life.
Fear not, Your Grace. I'll always be by your side, no matter what happens.
How's Doza's progress?
I just checked. Doza is in bed now. I think he must have finished the dress. Master Zhuo, your dress already features many auspicious flowers. If you keep adding more, it will look crowded.
You know nothing. Doza has been leaving early and then returning very late every day. He must have applied all of the techniques that he's mastered on that dress, so he can bring me down in one strike. I must also show all I've mastered on this red dress. Abby, come here. Take a look. Each flower represents a different technique. Isn't it beautiful and impressive?
Master Zhuo, you're right.
You're right. Is that all you can say, just like Qiyang? Did you hear my question? I'm asking you, if you think these flowers are beautiful or are they not?
Your techniques are unparalleled by anyone in the world. They couldn't be more dazzling and magnificent. I'm sure you will win tomorrow's competition.
That's better. How could I lose with such a magnificent design? It's not possible that I lose.
Mother, tomorrow, I'll do my best to win your golden needle and the title of Best Weaver. For your sake, I'll teach a lesson to that merciless fraud, the cruel Zhuo Jingliang. Mother, please wait patiently one more night, and I'll have some good news for you.
Master Zhuo, it's morning. Please wake up. Please wake up, Master Zhuo. Master Zhuo.
Damn it! I'm late! Am I late?
No, we still have time.
Hurry! Press the dress and get it ready for the competition! Move!
Sure. That doza sure is clever. This dress meets every requirement set by the Queen Dowagers. It seems like Master Zhuo will lose again.
Brother, please wait here for me.
Okay.
Lily,
What do you want?
I need to leave the palace to do a task for His Highness. So I came to say goodbye. The second round of the competition will begin soon. How do you feel? Are you confident?
As long as you don't interfere, I'm confident I can win back the golden needle.
I will be happy if you can get the needle back. But I'm more concerned about your safety. Since I'll be away for a few days, please take care of yourself and avoid trouble. If you come across any difficulty, you must remain calm and wait a few days until I return.
Are you trying to make me late for the competition by blathering on and on here, left guard?
I'll leave you to it then. And take my leave. Good luck to you. All right. There's one more thing. Concubine Wu is to leave the palace immediately.
She's leaving? Where will she go?
Xuanling greets your majesty. Health and long life to your majesty. Long live your majesty.
Please rise, Xuanling. If concubine Wu hadn't given me your elixir, I wouldn't have known there was anyone in the world capable of making such a powerful medicine.
Your Highness. His Majesty is with a guest. He's occupied. Please come back later, Your Highness.
I am not worthy of such high praise, your majesty. Once I read your majesty's fate, and it said that you are blessed by heaven. You still have scores of years to live on.
Is that so?
Who is that? Who dares wear a cloak before his majesty?
That's concubine Wu.
前看庭前花开花又